Jongens van DuoGamingNL, leuk dat jullie kijken naar gloednieuwe Hogwarts. Vandaag neem ik het hier op, wel samen met Lesley die er welkom bij is.
Ja, hallo. We zijn hier samen nu bij Hogwarts.
En ik dacht, nu toch bij Lesley, laten we toch even een Hogwarts video maken, want ik heb het eigenlijk nog nooit gedaan. Maar ik moet hem dus volgen, Sebastian. Ja. Hij zit opeens Slytherin.
Ja, ik ook trouwens.
Ah, oké.
Je kan ook gewoon rennen, dan rent hij net zo snel als je rent.
Oh,
Here we are.
heel andere
My sister should be just inside.
Je moet het huis in.
Enter. Oké. Gaan we dan, jong.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this.
Dat is een bloemetje. Oh.
Cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can.
Wat is dit nou weer?
The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no
Solomon
cure.
Solomon. Wie is dat?
When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Ah ja, ik zie het.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
Nou. Wat is dit nou hier?
Ja, I know.
Zo grappig. Oké.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Oké.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit
Je
he'd
moet
hoped for.
praten met N en
Hier. Oké, dus ik moet hier gewoon naar binnen.
nou, eentje binnen, andere bij.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to
Hé, wat is
bear.
dit? Sebastian, dit is mijn potion kit. Not yours, leave my thing. Ed. Oké. Even kijken.
Are you alright then? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by
Is
the
dit
way.
altijd zo lang?
You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am.
Wacht,
Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window.
Mermaids?
I miss
Wat?
Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone.
Oh, dat is een
can
oog
feel
blijven
it.
volgens mij.
Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
Oh, wat is dit? I can try or Sebastian's made up his mind. I can
I'll do
try.
my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Ik moet nog een? Ah nee. Oké, waar ben je, Solomon? Hier. Ja,
That
hey,
boy will frame my last nerve.
dan gaan we weer.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Hey!
Oh yes,
Oh.
Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's alright. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps
Yeah.
the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the loyalists' way.
Oké. Welke zou ik doen? Hope could be good thing of I understand.
Wat heb je het gevoel bij dat hierop moet antwoorden?
Nee, waar wordt deze?
With all due respect, sir, Hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Maar daar zit toch ook een? Oh nee. Huh? Sebastian, moet ik nog weer praten met
Why will
dich?
he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse.
Nou, je hebt één spel van de Kadavra, daar ben je er vanaf.
Always calling me my father's son.
Kunnen we die niet
As if
leren?
that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both
That's
Anne
jammer.
and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Oh.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize.
Oh, moet even Sebastian.
They should
Oh.
not be underestimated.
Alweer.
Hier. Opschieten. Uit een site hier.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Heel vet.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne.
Zo'n eerste enemies gaan worden.
Dat zijn,
This
ik
way.
weet niet welke goed is ervoor, maar dat zien we dan wel. Ja, kom. Hè?
Dus sommige enemies kun je alleen verslaan met een bepaalde spreuk.
Expected to dig through this
Okay.
rubble. Ranrock knows what he's doing.
Oh god.
Rode
It's an
en
honor to be a part of it.
verslaan, langs je.
Only good wizards dare in my book.
Wat?
My family
Dat
work
wordt
the
een leuk
mine.
rondje.
Oké. Een goede spel.
Je kan ook nog een spel. Dan kun je echt de inhouden.
Also,
Een ander spel.
Ah ja. Ik weet niet welke heel goed ervoor is, maar...
Ah, wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts.
Zo! Devil!
I won't rest. An intruder!
Expelliarmus! Sendo!
There you are.
Ah, lekker
Not
mooi.
a toy.
Ik ben volgens mij echt pro. Of niet?
You are
Weet
postponing
niet,
the inevitable.
Holy shit. Oh, deze is sterk,
Let's
joh.
get this over with.
Ik heb geen heal meer, hè.
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Holy shit.
Rondje kun je nog.
No! I will
Don't.
make you
Leuk.
pay.
Dus spel.
Hoppa. Oh, jong.
Je heal je een beetje.
Hoe?
Gewoon wachten. Automatisch kijken. Hier heb je heal. Ik ga het doen.
Ah.
En nu hij in de range met Stuffy. Kun je even kijken of we dat hebben?
Hoe?
Nee, doe eens rondje. Dan doe je ze maar, ja, pijltje, kijk even of je die hebt. Stuffy.
Dit is...
Even
Levioso. Accio.
De
Peoso.
Die hebben we nog niet.
Confrigo. Ik heb wel bij ons geleerd trouwens.
Sendio.
Sendio. Nee. Nee. Nee, dat is logisch.
Ja, dat zijn andere spels die kun je gebruiken voor de bepaalde room. Misschien dat dat iets is bij de andere ding.
Oh, die moeten we leren, jong.
Ja, die kunnen.
Nee, dit is het allemaal denk ik niet hoor.
Nou, doe een rondje.
Nee.
Maar misschien is het een van die, dan moet je L1 doen.
Ja?
En dan moet je kijken welke die zijn. Die heten.
Nee.
Oké, heb je niet.
Ah, ik probeer gewoon deze, ik weet niet.
Nee, die kun je met L1 volgens mij.
One less human to worry about.
Expelliarmus!
Aha. Ook niet dood. Hier. Zie of die een kruisje raken, niet?
Volgens mij hoeft niet per se volgens mij.
Doe dat, maar... Oh.
You've made your last mistake.
Zie je wat hij ook heeft?
Ja.
Dat moet je weghalen door een paarse spreuk om hem te doen.
I don't think
is gewoon een van
how
die.
nice someone.
Oké.
En dan kun je gewoon normaal doen.
Wow, ik geef hem headshots man, wat is dit? Voor mij zijn deze ook heel sterk, of niet? Dat ik...
Zijn de sterkste.
Hier! Dat is niet verwacht van mij, hè?
Protego!
Oh. Huh?
Ja, dat
Expelliarmus!
nou, dus
Accio!
doe het zo.
Wacht even hoor.
Repulso!
Yes. R1.
Such arrogance.
Ik zit gewoon helemaal weg te gaan hier, jong.
Nou,
Rather unwise coming back
Zo,
this
oké, op
way.
afstand lukt het wel. Hoppa, lekker jong, je doet ook keer wat. Voor mij doet die vent ook bijna niks, of wel?
It was only a
Wat is het
matter of-
ineens? Oh.
ik ben dood. En dan kun je try again. Ben ik weer.
En dit is al vaker ook gebeurd, zeker.
Alleen bij echt hoge bossfights.
Ik ben nu eigenlijk heel noob.
Bij de main bossfights ging bijvoorbeeld.
Oh, ik ben gewoon noob.
Oké, we zijn dus weer omgewisseld aangezien
You ought to cut back on
Joshua wilde dat
pudding.
ik dit even ging
Took
doen.
you for a troll the other day. Correct.
Levioso! Expelliarmus! Repulso! Accio!
How childish!
Ringo!
One less human to worry about. I won't let. Enjoy suffering,
Repulso! Accio! Expelliarmus!
You've made your last mistake.
Dan gaan we dus nu tegen deze vechten.
Hit it. Such arrogance.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Repulso! Accio!
Impressed? You call that spellcasting?
Repulso! Accio! Confringo!
Come in here. There you are. Let's get this over.
Maar dat zijn krachten.
Revelio. Expelliarmus.
Wise coming back
Wel
this
een best
way.
moeilijke boss
Why
fight.
don't you
Ik
come up
denk
here
dat er
and
zoveel
fight
zijn,
us?
maar dat moet je wel.
You are postponing the inevitable.
Depulso. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Stop avoiding me, you little moon cup. Easily diverted.
Joep.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Depulso. Confringo.
How childish.
Denk het.
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I
Zo
tried
loot.
to
Dat is
warn.
wel nice. Allemaal hier wat hier op de grond ligt. Zo. Ben je verder?
Nee, ik ga maar weg.
Oh. We zijn hier dus nu...
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
They were trying to hide something.
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Ja, dus we moeten dus naar
They seem to have
Rockwood
set up
Castle.
camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Maar eerst moeten we hier dus gaan zoeken.
Revelio.
Oké, we hebben hier...
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the ministry isn't doing more.
Hier hebben we de wapens.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
En hebben we verder dan hun telefoons over de stad. Of is dat een oven?
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here.
Revelio.
A Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Oké. Oké. Hier is er van huis. Kist. Hier nog wat goud.
Revelio.
Binnenin staan wel dingen, though. Eerst even buiten die put.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Wacht eens even. Hebben wij dit niet gezien toen in de ene missie die we deden?
Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Ja,
Who?
dat dacht ik al.
What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Dat is waar.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
En dit is inderdaad
Revelio.
Stairwell.
een blokking something.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left
Oh.
all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Hier ligt een briefje. I travel here to learn, but I... Wat? Oké,
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
dit is er nog meer.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Wat is dit nou?
Revelio.
Ik weet het niet hoor. Ik moet nog verder.
Revelio.
Oh mijn god.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Revelio.
Oké, dan hebben we dus nu eens 3 keer met Sebastian.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come.
Oké, dus we gaan in de volgende
I'm
aflevering
tempted to hold my
hierin.
breath.
Dus, bedankt allemaal voor het kijken naar deze video. Vergeet natuurlijk niet even te liken, te abonneren. Druk op het belletje. Kijk even in de beschrijving. Want ja, er staat onze Discord, onze Twitch. Nu ook onze Insta en onze Twitter. En dan zeg ik nog één ding en dat is... Haaien.